Hi everyone. So I am doing my update for that Pan 2000s Project Pan that was started by Sam from First Time Panner, and I'm just super excited. I'm doing a full refresh, and I'm hoping that this will be pretty exciting. So I let me do my updates for my last round. Things got kind of crazy, so just hang tight. All right, so my first prompt that I got last time was Jonas Brothers, which was trio, and I pulled in my trio of three lipsticks. These were like recently franken at the time, and I just wanted to kind of use them like 5 times each or like get to a certain goal. It didn't happen. I think I got halfway through the month, got super crazy excited about finishing some things in my lip palette, ended up cutting off a lot of the bullets from here and putting them into here. And on top of that, a friend of mine's birthday is coming up, so I ended up frankening a lipstick for her. So I pulled a lot of the lipstick from these into that lipstick. This is what it looks like. I always love showing you guys my Franken lipsticks. My mold has a pattern on it, and she loves cats, so there's a little cat on there if you can see that. And yeah, so this one's going off to her, so my lipstick is going elsewhere now. I don't know how much she'll use this. I feel like it's gonna be more of a display piece than anything else for her. She's not as much of a lipstick lover as I am, but hopefully it'll be a meaningful gift, or at least a thoughtful one. I also thought that this packaging was really cute, and she loves cute packaging, and so I thought this was nice to give her. So these two are actually now empty. I completely cleared them out and clean to use for another Franken experiment. Oh, this one still has a little bit in it. This is a Plum Dandy one, but a lot of that is now in my lip palette. So a lot of things changed with that one, but I'm glad I was touching them and at least like getting used to them. I actually really enjoyed using them as cream blushes. So I feel like I learned a lot about them. I, how to remix, and that's kind of how I'm using them now. So my next prompt was MySpace top 8, which was to use something 8 times. And I chose my Rare Beauty lip gloss. I had like barely any left, and I challenged myself to use it 8 days because I tend to be very quick when it comes to like frankening things and like repressing or like revamping things, especially when there's very little left. And I was like just ready to do it. I told myself 8 days. I don't think I made it. I think I only made it about 4 days, and then I was like, I'm doing it. I had 2 tubes of MAC lip conditioner and lip glass that I wanted out of my collection, so I ended up putting them into my two Rare Beauty ones. So these are like filled to the brim with that mixture. But yeah, so that's what happened. Rolling out of the project, but there's like a tiny bit left. I promise I used it 8 times, but I didn't reach the 8 days because I do reapply throughout the day. Anyways, the next prompt I got was One Piece, which I learned is actually a very long running TV show or anime, I think. Might still be coming out with new episodes. I never got on it, so I don't really know. But and it didn't mean a One Piece swimsuit as much as like that also goes on forever, but whatever. So I ended up choosing my Cos RX essence to use as much as I could. And so I have my markings here. The ones from before are so faint. This is how much I used at April, May, June, and then this is where I'm at. I'm actually filming a few days early, actually a lot of days early. I'm filming a week earlier than the update should be. So I feel like I actually used a little bit more this month than I have previously, even though I haven't used it any differently. So this might actually be down here by the time the month is done, but I'm rolling it out. So I used it every day, still continue will, but I thought that was interesting. I think I used it just a hair bit more than the previous ones. The next prompt I got was High School Musical, and it was just something that I have had for, I think the prompt was like for something you had for a long time or from when you were in high school. And I didn't really have anything like that, but I had a new at the time palette to me that is about a decade old. So I pulled that in to use No Pan Left Behind. This was the Makeup Forever palette, and this is a beautiful palette, and I really enjoyed using this. I use it all 9 times. Some of them were focus shades, some weren't. I mixed these two together for July 4th to make kind of a bluish color and, all that stuff. So it was really, really fun, and I learned a lot about this palette. I still think the pink shade is the hardest one to use. These ones are quite light toned, so that was also kind of hard to use, but I ended up figuring it out. So this one's rolling out as well. The next one I had was Black Eyed Peas, and I think it was just like a black product. So I ended up pulling in my little pot here of my little black primer from Estee Lauder. I depotted all of it into this little pot and just challenged myself to use it 5 times. So you won't see much of a change, but I did use it 5 times plus more, and have really, really enjoyed it, and will continue to use it that way with my little mascara fan brush. So doing full refresh, which is very exciting. I actually went ahead and already pre-randomized just to kind of make this section a little bit faster. So hopefully you guys don't mind. But the first prompt I rolled in is VHS, which is a product that you have to wind up. And if y'all know VHS, I grew up on VHS, and we had a VHS player, and we would borrow VHS tapes from the library, and every time afterwards we'd have to wind it back up and wait. So it was, I don't know how many times I did it by hand, but it was like, it's always tedious. Or like, those cassette tapes, I used those growing up too and had to wind those up. So but yeah, something I had to wind up. I actually don't have that many in my collection other than lipsticks. I'm gonna have a lot of lip products coming up, by the way, so sorry, but that's just how I end up doing a lot of my prompts. I feel like other people do eyeshadows and all their prompts. I end up just looking at my lip collection for inspiration. So the one I am going to pull in is my Rare Beauty lip liner. This is in the shade, I always forget, Admired. It's a little bit dark for this time of year, but I think I'm going to try to make it work. I'm a little bit of a darker complexion now, so I think I could make it work. It might pair nicely with some of the other lip products I'm rolling into this project. So I'm just going to challenge myself to use this 5 times. I don't reach for this regularly. I really expect to put a lot of good work into this in the fall, but for the prompt's sake, I'll use it 5 times. Next prompt that I got is Mean Girls, so something pink. As you know, on Wednesdays we wear pink. I did not actually grow up with the movie. I really learned that line and kind of got on board with that movie in college, which is kind of funny. But I appreciate the movie for what it is. Not really sure about the revamp that just came out. I didn't watch it, and heard weird things about it. So that's fine. But something pink, I am going to pull in a shade from my palette here. I'm going to actually, this is NARS Verkrugian that's right here. Sorry, I have a child that just stepped in the room. NARS Verkrugian's right here. As you can see, I just hit pan. So I'm going to try to finish this pan actually on this project. I think that'd be really incredible. I don't think I'll do it by next month. So this might end up being something that I'll use for a little while in this project, but yes, so hopefully you'll at least see pan expanded next time, and then yeah, probably 2 months. I think I should be done if I really focus on it. All right, next one is Pillow Pet, a versatile product that has multiple uses. If you don't know what a pillow pet is, it's basically a pillow that had a head of some sort of animal on it, and then it had Velcro, which you can shoop, kind of fold it together to make the corners of the pillow become like, yeah, that's cute. My daughter has kind of a version of that now, but it's just like a pillow with a head on it. So anyways, all that to say, I don't think I had one of my own. I think my sister did. I wasn't that much into stuffed animals. But yes, something versatile. So I am going to, this isn't that versatile in terms of where it's at in my collection, but I'll tell you the story behind it. This is what I used to use as mascara. I think I decanted about 1/3 of a mascara tube in here. It used to be an empty mascara tube. Ended up getting pink eye. Couldn't use this one anymore because obviously contaminated one. But I decided I would pull it in to use in my brows. So that is the story behind how it's versatile and how I've reincarnated it as something else in my collection right now. So I'm going to challenge myself to use this 15 times. I plan on using it pretty much every time I do makeup, but I sometimes forget. So this would be a good way to keep myself motivated for that. Next prompt I am pulling in is Just Dance. I didn't actually really play this much growing up, but I played it a few times in like college and stuff, and like it's fun, but in front of other people it's kind of intimidating. I think if I had it in my house, I would probably play it more, but That is what it is. So for this prompt, it is makeup you would only wear to a party or special event. That would probably be some sort of lipstick. I obviously have a very large lipstick collection, and many products to mix together. But this is a newer lipstick in my collection that I just bought. This is MAC Sweeter Cinnamon, and it is just kind of a deeper, like warm shade, and I really enjoy wearing this. So that is that shade. Hi, honey. I have a child that just came into the frame. I'm filming right now. Do I show everybody what you're wearing? When you're at home, we play dress up all day long, which is totally fine. All right, I think I have one more. Oh, you want to pick that up? Okay, so I'm going to challenge myself to use that product 5 times. And then the last one here, can I see this, honey? This is, oh, this is a new thing to me, actually. I didn't even know this was a thing. I probably heard about it, but didn't really know what it was. This is the I even looked up how to pronounce it and I still can't do it. Delaire's, okay, Delaire's Book of Greek Myths. So something mythology related. And I remember reading the Oedipus story in high school, so that was cool. But otherwise, I don't really follow Greek myths. Like, I've heard about things here and there, but not a ton. So for this, I'm actually going to be pulling in my MAC mixing medium, because when I was looking up the book has a lot of like, it has like white horses on the front with like a white character in the front of it. So I was like, I think I'm just gonna go off of that. I'll pick something that's white in my collection. So this looks white, but it actually mixes transparent or translucent in my into like anything that I'm mixing it in with. And I mainly mix it in with my concealer right now to make a tinted moisturizer. So that's been fun. Sorry for all the background noise. Everybody's in this room right now. But just wanted to finish up this video. So anyways, those are the 5 products I am rolling into my collection, or rolling into this project. Kind of a crazy, weird mix here, but I think it'll be fun. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy this update in all of its chaos. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Can you say bye?
Bye.
Bye.